Sweet Angel here to give you another update for my channel. I'm sorry it's been about two and a half weeks or so since or maybe even a month later since I have posted a video, because we have had some personal family stuff going on and I just really haven't felt like posting a video. We actually had a death in the family, and that's all I'm going to say about that on that front. But it's been really busy. I've been really working on my book and stuff, planning and things with my family, and making sure everything's going off okay with my boyfriend and everything, even though we live 2,000 miles apart. So it's been crazy, hectically busy, and as a result, I have felt like emotionally, somewhat physically exhausted. And that's actually the topic of today's video, because, and maybe it's just me, but I have found that for whatever reason, people tend to judge another person based on one, what's the word I'm looking for? Based on one, interaction with them. And that's not always the best scenario. So, basically, don't judge a book by its cover is the topic of this video. You don't know what somebody else has going on in their life. Like, for example, with me, I have family issues, and I won't go into those going on right now. I have, and they're not serious family issues, but they're family issues nonetheless. I have, a book I'm trying to write, so professionally wise, a book I'm trying to write. I didn't realize how much work that was actually going to be when I started writing it and finding publishers. I guess I should have waited until I actually got the book wrote before I searched publishers, because I kind of put myself up on a deadline and I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, I'm supposed to get that book done in 6 months, and it may actually happen, although given everything that's gone on, I'm not necessarily holding my breath because of everything that's just gone on in the last couple of months. But realistically, the topic of the video, I'm sorry I'm going off on a rant, but the topic of this video is really quite simple. Don't judge a book by its cover, and don't judge anyone based on one reaction, or interaction with them. Point number one, you don't know what they're going through. They may be upset in public, or they may feel or look different or act different or something that's a little off of what the social norm may be. But don't judge them. You don't know what they're going through. So, in reality, just don't judge a book by its cover. And point number two, think before you speak. I can't tell you how many times I've come across people who don't even use the common sense or the brain that our good Lord has given them before they speak to you. And then they assume, okay, for example, because of my situation, my physical disability, my physical disability is not as bad as some people, okay? However, because of my physical disability, I get judged on a day-to-day basis, or daily basis. So does everyone. So what's the point, right? There's a big big point to this. Because, okay, let's put this into perspective here. I went through elementary school. Didn't think I was gonna make it, honestly. It was tough. I struggled a lot in elementary school. But somehow, I got through it. Struggled through high school. But somehow, I managed to prove everyone wrong. And got a high school degree. Took a little bit of a break for a while. Approximately 2 years. I'm trying to think, because I applied for my service dog Valley the fall of 2007, which would have, so it's been I took about a 2-year hiatus, and I just focused on myself and getting my dog, because, believe it or not, that is actually a huge commitment. Getting a service dog is a major commitment. And as much as people tell you that, and I can go into more service dog details in another video, but that's actually getting a service dog is a major commitment. And it's it's a family effort, at least on my part, to pull it all off. Because Valley, although as sweet as he is, he's a very big dog. He's about 80 pounds or so. Of black Labrador Retriever with a lot of energy. Yes, he's laid back. And yes, he knows when he's working. And he knows all this stuff, but he's got a lot of energy when it comes to wanting to play in things. But also because ultimately he is a dog. He's a dog. Yes, he does things for me to help me be independent, and I can put a video up about that as well, of all the things that he does for me on a daily basis to help me be more independent and self-sufficient. But in reality, it's a group effort to take care of a service dog, at least in my personal experience. Now, maybe when as my relationship with my boyfriend progresses, and we work towards marriage, hopefully. Of course, you don't know, because, I'm not the guy in the relationship, so, I don't know what's going on, in his mind. I don't know what he's thinking. Most of the time I do, which is kind of scary, but in some respects, other times it's quite ironic and quite funny to know what he's thinking. But sometimes it's just a lot to take care of a service dog. And I'm actually planning on maybe later tonight, putting up another video specifically about service dogs and why I have one, and all those things. So, in reality, the second and final tip I would have for you is to think before you speak. Today, and I know this person didn't mean what she said, but it really made me think. Is it me or the people I'm around that makes more of an issue for the disabled community? What am I doing in public that makes me stand out. That makes no sense, I know. But on that note, I will leave you because I have another video I would like to export as well. And I actually need to take a little bit of a break here. But I will see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe if you would like to. Ask questions. I'm sure you've got plenty. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.